Hello, everyone. So, with me again, we have a very special student that is हमारे Dr. Deep Sojitra, who has scored such a good marks that is 212 in this year's FMG exam. So, welcome and heartily congratulations, Deep, for such a good marks. Right now, how you
Thank
are
you.
feeling?
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I'm feeling very happy right now. I wasn't expecting such a good score because after exam I was little bit in a panic and I felt like it could have been better, but I'm happy right now.
So, still you were thinking कि आप इससे भी अच्छा कर पाते. So, how was your
Yeah.
exam actually? Part one, part two. कैसा आपको लगा while you're giving that exam?
Yeah, while giving the exam, in part one, I felt very good about it. Like I felt it was a bit easy compared to part two. In part two, the questions were very tricky between the options and even in the surgery and medicine. In few questions, I wasn't able to make the diagnosis. It was tricky, I would say. But overall, it was good.
इट वाज गुड सो आपको लगा कि कुछ अच्छा एग्जाम बनाया है मतलब मजा आ रहा था आपको क्वेश्चंस करने में
हाँ, yes.
सो आपने थोड़ा सा पीछे आपके पास पे जाते हैं दैट व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड preparing seriously for FMG exam.
Seriously, I started preparing from third year onwards, I would say, because
Okay.
I have completed my
And
all the main videos from the prep letter.
कैसे आपने शुरुआत कैसे की सी आप ईयर में
Yes, so I started from the second year. I got my prep letter in first year actually, but at that time I wasn't studying really every day. I was just watching a bit here and there like that. But eventually, I increased my duration of watching and learning the lectures from the different faculties. So, and gradually I built on. And towards the end, I focused on the RR videos and question banks. Question banks, I feel, is very important. For me, it was very helpful.
So if you're talking about question bank, it was subject wise question bank you were following mainly और बाद में फिर आपने GTs पे भी फोकस किया ग्रैंड टेस्ट और ये चैंपियंस एग्जाम्स थे हमारे.
Yes, initially when I was studying from the main videos, I focused on the main question bank, like subject-wise and all. Towards the end, I focused more on the GTs. Like GTs were very helpful. I started giving GTs around January 2024. And I was giving like every week on Sundays, almost last 6 months.
So how did you feel when you gave your first GT? आपने
Oh,
सबसे
uh,
GT
it was like a nightmare. In the first GT, haven't done quite well before that period. So for first GT, I scored around 140,
Okay.
and I wasn't able to get past the 150, but it was good still. But from there on, it wasn't a problem.
So जब आपने subsequent GTs दिए आपका स्कोर इम्प्रूव हुआ.
Yes, it got improved. Eventually, it took around 2 to 3 months. By the end of March, I was scoring around 190, 190s.
That's great. So I think GT से एक help होती है कि where you stand and how to improve that only you can judge by giving grand test. So just tell me that there are 19 subjects. क्या आपने सारे के
Yes.
सारे 19 subjects टाइम पे फिनिश कर पाए थे या कई सब्जेक्ट्स को आपने छोड़ के सिर्फ रैपिड रिवीजन ही देखा?
Yeah, there were a few subjects like short subjects dermatology, anesthesia, and ophthalmology. For me personally, ophthalmology it's not a minor subject, but for me it was I felt difficult somehow. So I did only rapid revision for ophthalmology. Otherwise, for most of the subjects, I have gone through the main videos for all major subjects and all. So I would say towards the end, it was very helpful. I was doing only RR for last 4 months, but initially I did all the main videos.
तो डू यू थिंक कि जो आपने आरआर किया था दैट उसमें से पीवाईक्यूज रिपीट हुए और
Yes,
पीवाईक्यूज
yes. In the part one, that pre and paramedical subjects, The questions were there in medicine and surgery and major subjects. Like it was, I said, was tricky and atypical kind of questions. But in part one, it was questions from all over there.
So I think previously, अभी कल भी मैं बच्चों से बात कर रहा था, they were also saying the same thing. So I think somewhere जो first year मतलब part one में जो pre para थे, they were
Yes,
a lifesaver because that was not a
yeah,
tricky one actually to do. So they
yes.
hear the importance of doing first and second year subject, but आपने कहा आपने third year से preparation start की. So उस समय आपने first और second year के subject कब पढ़े? मतलब आपको कब
So
time मिला? When you really started learning them?
So I was doing, as I said, I was doing it from the first year. So it was a bit here and there. So I had idea about all those subjects, and I had did the main videos. So it wasn't very difficult for me to get a good grab on them in the later half when I got close to the exam. So it wasn't that difficult for pre and para subjects, but they
Okay.
are lifesavers. So personally, I felt more. I felt more confident in medicine and surgery, but in the actual exam, the subjects which saved me were like these short subjects and pre-para.
ओके एंड वन वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन, जब आपने एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करने शुरू किए होंगे शुरुआत में, आई होप कि 100% करेक्ट कर पाने बहुत मुश्किल होते हैं,
No.
कई
Yes.
एमसीक्यू नहीं हो पाते. सो उन एमसीक्यूज को जो आप पहली बार में इजीली सॉल्व नहीं कर पा रहे थे, उनका आपने क्या कोई बुक मार्क किया, उनको सेव करके रखा? हाउ डिड यू फिगर दैट आउट?
So initially, I didn't use the bookmarks and all because I don't know. But as I progressed and I started doing more MCQs, and I realized that I need to bookmark. And we have different sections for bookmark also in PrepLadder app. So I start, some are doubt, some are bookmark, some are starred. So I use all those and used to revise them as much like whenever I'm going through some particular revisions of that subject, I used to go through them and just go to read the learning objectives, which helped me a lot because
ओके.
some of the things are not given in the notes. They are that we can find in the question banks in the learning objectives only.
एब्सोल्युटली एब्सोल्युटली ऐसा होता है बिकॉज एक चीज अलग होती है, पढ़ना अलग चीज होती है, बट जब हम एमसीक्यू सॉल्व करते हैं तो हमें उसे अप्लाई करना होता है, विच इज अ लिटिल बिट टफ टास्क, और वो प्रैक्टिस सही सही होती है. सो व्हाट इज योर फ्यूचर नाउ? मतलब आप फ्यूचर में आप कौन सी ब्रांच करना चाहते हैं आफ्टर यू आर डन विद योर internship? Which branch is your favorite? क्या आप टारगेट करेंगे? बिकॉज यू हैव सच अ गुड स्कोर दैट हैज बूस्टेड योर कॉन्फिडेंस, नीट तो आप देंगे ही देंगे. आर यू टारगेटिंग INI-CET एज वेल?
Yes, for like I'm not thinking that far right now, but definitely I will give need PG as well. I said, and my dream branch would be like general medicine. Like I like medicine a lot, especially to the thanks to Deepak Marwa sir. Like I feel
Absolutely.
very grateful to him. Like he has taught medicine in such a way that I'm big fan.
Yes, yes, yes. That's great. That's great. I hope sir is listening to you and sir will surely reply to your comment as well. So all students, they love Dr. Deepak Marwa sir. So अब एक बात, एक आपने क्लियर कर लिया, बहुत बच्चों का ने अपीयर होना है और कईयों का नहीं भी हो पाया. व्हाट इज योर सजेशन? लेट्स से कि 6 मंथ बाद एफएमजी दोबारा होगा और बच्चों के पास अब 6 मंथ्स तो नहीं है, बिकॉज राइट नाउ आई थिंक 4-5 मंथ्स ही बचे हैं. व्हाट इज योर
Uh,
suggestion to those students who are now they want to again prepare for an exam? What is your suggestion कि उनको क्या करना चाहिए, स्ट्रेस को कैसे हैंडल करना चाहिए, मतलब हाउ टू go through this journey?
So what I think, like I know it's very difficult to study, go and study that subject again because we have already revised them for 3 to 4 times, most of them. So it's difficult, but what I would say is RR is enough for FMG. The RR is enough. All you have to do is RR and question bank, and I feel the GTs are must. You should give GTs for at least 6 months. Like you can start by bi-weekly, and then you can progress to weekly or Sundays. But it helps a lot in exam. The it's help you to maintain the bear the pressure of the exam. So it's very helpful I would suggest do as many GTs and question banks you can do.
So this is your suggestion कि RR videos देखिए,
Yes.
MCQs कीजिए और जितना ज्यादा GTs दे सकते हैं दीजिए. Right now
Yes.
a student who is again appearing और जिसके पास सिर्फ 4 महीने हैं और जिसको थोड़ा डाउट हो रहा है, they should focus on RR videos more,
Yes,
and that
because
will
RR is good
focus
enough.
on.
RR is for if you have done subjects, main subjects and all for pre and para, and for that for FMG especially, I feel RR is good because in the towards the end 4 months I have done only RR. Apart
Absolutely.
from few major subjects, I have done RR only.
So that means this rapid revision is a kind of a treasure to the student जो last minute में 4-5 महीने में बहुत अच्छी रैंक लाना चाहते हैं आपकी तरह. So it is way beyond what is need for qualifying marks. So this one important suggestion which all students should hear is what Dr. Deep is saying. Just CRR, do as much of MCQs from QBank and try to give as much GTs as possible. So this is a very important point he has made, and I hope students who are listening will be following these suggestions also. So thank you, Deep, for taking out your time. So this is your moment right now. You should take a break, enjoy a little bit, relax a bit. Then आपके अभी journey बाकी है. Before you appear to NEET, you have to do
Yeah,
internship and many things as well.
a lot
And I
to
hope
go.
you be a very good and successful doctor. And I believe
Thank you, sir.
strongly
Thank you
believe
very
that you will
much.
get internal medicine from a very good college which you desire. So
Thank you,
thank you very much, Dr. Deep, for taking out time. It's a pleasure meeting with you.
thank you, sir.